I wanted to try something new. I wanted to try something different. Welcome to the measure of a game. Each video game title will receive 3 separate reviews based on the first couple weeks, the first couple months, and the first couple years of the game's release date. Games chosen for review are based on a strong feeling to play them. I want to review games that I feel pulled and not pushed into playing. Enter Dragon Ball FighterZ, a game developed by Arc System Works and published by Bandai Namco. This opening cinematic introduces all the characters that you'll be fighting with and against. It also throws in some actual battle sequences that illustrate changes made to both the art style and game mechanics from the past. The first area in my review that I would like to cover is the concept, or abstract. What am I playing? Dragon Ball FighterZ has 3 main avenues for players to choose from when they enter the lobby and start to run around the hub world. They're the story, the arcade, and the competitive. These modes all feel fleshed out. Story mode takes you on a ride to gather fighters, both good and evil, to overcome the common enemy. The story is where I spent most of these early days. The story is over the top with little emphasis on the seriousness of the situation. The animations outside of the actual fighting are good enough, but lack a certain polish that I wish didn't remind me of past titles. You are the Link. You control each fighter, and the game establishes this in a fourth wall breaking manner. This is both humorous and a little toxic to the story. Overall, the story is lighthearted and something I expected going in. The arcade mode is basically you and your team of 3 heroes making your way through the ranks with waves of enemies at each tier and being awarded with how well you completed the task. The competitive mode is where I've played the least amount and the area that I currently do not excel in. Even in the casual mode, I got my shit wrecked with heroes that I thought I knew how to play. Graphics, visuals, and art direction. During fights, Dragon Ball FighterZ is Dragon Ball Z the game. From the dizzying combos to the destructive ultimates, this title showcases each character's greatest abilities from the anime. Each character model has been meticulously crafted after the show, with fluid motions and animations that help to draw one into the gameplay. Between battles in the story mode, you see limited animations on characters that look inferior to their twins in the ring. Outside of battle, the look and feel of the game falls flat. The game has you walk, you can warp, to locations around the hub world in a chibi version of your favorite character. Your rewards from fights, both story-driven and competitive, are used to alter this character's appearance. Sound, voice, and music. The game features exciting tracks during fight scenes with well-placed ambient tones out of the battle. Punches and kicks landed feel authentic and give each fight weight and merit. The voice work is notably missing many of the voice actors from previous titles and the Dragon Ball Z anime. The game is missing the ability to change audio output styles, such as a surround sound mode or a headphone mode. This leads to an uncomfortable, higher treble and a minute amount of bass, which I noticed every time I was paying attention. Gameplay on PS4. One of the highlights of this game is how the game feels when your fighter is firing on all cylinders. Each move input is dependent on the character, with Z assist adding to the mayhem and creating massive attacks. The game pushes you into using the D-pad rather than the analog stick, which illustrates a much more precise way to controlling the movesets. The simple web structure of both the story and arcade modes is in stark contrast to how the battles feel. I don't think this is a gripe, and might in fact lend a hand in building excitement until the next match. Final verdict. So for the measure of a game, I want to have a 5-star system. I don't like half stars, and I don't do decimals. 1 to 2 stars is a game I would not recommend, but only for the most diehard fans of a series, with a 2-star rating being a title that shows promise beyond that. 3 stars is a game that I enjoyed, but think that it is lacking in certain details that want me to keep playing. A 4-star game is one that keeps me coming back, but shows a few rips and tears at its seams. A 5-star game is flawless with absolutely no issues whatsoever. Think The Order 1886. In the first couple of days since its release, I'm giving Dragon Ball FighterZ a 4-star rating. The combat and art style of Dragon Ball FighterZ holds its own to even the most well-received fighting games in this generation. There is no doubt in my mind that this game will be talked about in the coming months. Limited audio controls and the animation outside of battle are the only negatives that I found myself thinking about as I was playing this game. If you like this video review, please like and subscribe to The Measure of a Game. If you have any issues with my review, subscribe and we can talk it over in the comments. I want to do more of these videos and I want your feedback. Thank you, and until next time.